Continental Circus comes to us from Taito and was originally released in 1987. Now you may be thinking that this is just another sad Formula 1 game, but it's not. Continental Circus was the world's first 3D arcade game. By 3D, I mean in actual 3D. It uses a system quite similar to the Master System's 3D glasses, where you look through a set of LCD lenses that flash in tandem with the display. The 3D effect is extremely convincing and was quite amazing back in the day. You start off in 100th place, but must take 80th place or better to advance to the next stage. As the player advances, so does the worst possible position to qualify. If the player fails to meet the qualified limit or the timer runs out, the game is over. But don't worry, you do however have the option to continue. But if the player fails to qualify in the final race, the game is automatically over, and the player cannot continue.
Alright, you gotta win!
Now, we're never going to get a perfect arcade port of Continental Circus on a home computer, so it comes as no surprise this Amiga version doesn't look anywhere near as good, but that's not to say it's a bad port. Continental Circus on the Amiga is a pretty good attempt at bringing the arcade thrills home. Sure, it's slower, has pretty poor frame rates, and it's a lot easier, but it's actually fun, and that's what's important. Since the Amiga port is based upon the Atari ST version, we have pretty much the same game here, apart from the obligatory slightly faster frame rate. Actually, this ST version seems to be a little harder than the Amiga release. Could it be that they tweaked the difficulty setting? avoid the colour for the most part and looking quite chunky, you'd be forgiven in thinking this ZX Spectrum port is going to be awful, when in actual fact, it's not too bad. The game moves at a fair pace and plays rather well too. This conversion was produced by New Frontier, and boy is it bad. Running the MSX port at regular speed is one of the most painful racing experiences you'll ever face. It runs that slow, it seems as if you're not even moving. Seriously, it's that bad. I'm having to play with the turbo mode switched on here, but if you want to know what the game looks like running at its official speed, well, take a look at this. Who would have thought that the Amstrad CPC could give us a port of Continental Circus that's actually fun? This port is missing many of the arcade's flashy gimmicks, such as the cars exploding and the digitized screens, but that's okay, it's still fun. It's safe to say that the Commodore 64 port of Continental Circus is the worst looking one, but yet, again, it's actually fun to play. Pete Hickinson and Bill Count, yes I did say Count and not did an excellent job at porting all the ports of Continental Circus where playability is concerned. let's take a look at all those versions of Continental Circus running side by side.